Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, decorating and displaying a Christmas tree is a staple tradition of the winter holiday. While the origins of the use of the evergreen can be traced back centuries, it is a Christmas custom that has stood the test of time. However, the use of a real Christmas tree has not. While some people choose to pick their own Christmas tree, others might choose a longer-lasting fake one. Owner of Gower Fresh Christmas Trees, Rob Morgan, explains that while there is competition with fake trees, he still sees real ones as becoming more popular.
Obviously, I wouldn't say my main competition, well, it probably is fake trees, to be honest, but as I said, we provide a service of real trees and pick your own trees, and you can wander the fields and choose your trees. But yeah, it's very popular, and it's picking up in popularity. But obviously, a lot of people have rung me this year saying they haven't had a real tree before, which is quite exciting, and they're ditching their plastic tree. Obviously, with all the news of plastic pollution in the sea, it's at the forefront of people's minds. So yeah, they're coming for a real tree instead of a fake tree, to be honest. Well, obviously, I think it's the 19th December today. Yeah, we're still selling quite a few trees every day. It's been an intense season, but I think the season is a bit long, to be honest. But you've got to be careful where you buy a real tree these days. You know, some of the trees have been cut in October and then shipped across from Europe. You know, France, Lithuania, Denmark, and they've been cut too early. And basically, by the time the customer gets the tree, it's game over. It's had its sell-by date, really. But so obviously they get a tree, then put it in the house, and the needles all fall down. They say, right, I'm not getting a real tree ever again, and go to plastic. I think it's just the mess factor, I think, more than anything else. So yeah, you know, real trees, if you buy a fresh one, it's the way forward. But plastic, obviously, you can buy any plastic tree, any size, and you probably won't make it as much mess as a real tree if you buy an inferior one.
While some people prefer to choose their own tree from a farm, others still prefer the convenience of a fake tree. So I went out into Swansea City Centre to ask people what kind of evergreen they have decided to go for this Christmas season.
I've got a fake Christmas tree because I used to have a real Christmas tree, but it used to make a mess all over the place. So we went for about 5 or 6 years while the children were very young. But eventually we decided we'll get a fake one. And it's the same one we've had ever since for about 30 years.
We have a fake Christmas tree because it's a little bit more convenient. I'd personally rather have a real Christmas tree and keep replanting it in the garden, which you can actually do, I hear, if you can dig it up right in the first place. But yeah, we have a fake Christmas tree. It's just a lot more convenient. It's less messy and things as well. And we know it's going to last a very, very long time. So yeah.
Well, my mum's always had a real tree, which is nice because it means it smells like real trees, you know. I'm a student, so I don't actually have one in my house, but I suppose when I'm older I don't really mind too much, but my mum's always had a real one, so I suppose I may have a real one when I'm older.
I have a fake Christmas tree. It's just easier. Get it out from the attic on the 1st of December, saves going and pick one up. Don't tend to be that fussy, I've always had a fake one, so yeah, it works for me.
I've got a fake Christmas tree, in fact I've got 2. And the reason that we have fake is because we've got dogs with tails that will knock needles flying, and so it would be bald by Christmas if we've got a real tree. Mind you, I do love the smell of a real tree, but when you've got dogs, it just doesn't work, so that's why.
Well, it seems that the majority of people in Swansea City Centre have opted for a fake tree this year. Rob, on the other hand, feels that fake trees are not in the Christmas spirit.
Fake trees, yeah, it's just not Christmas, is it? You know, I planted my first tree in 1997 because, you know, growing up, it always used to be a great occasion choosing a real tree. You'd have the smell, you'd have needles dropping down and stuff, but yeah, it's just an amazing day out, you know. So I wasn't happy with the quality of the tree, so I planted a few trees, and then here I am surrounded by 400,000 trees. But, you know, as for the environment, probably 20 years ago I'd be surrounded by green fields, but now I'm surrounded by 400,000 trees, you know, sucking the carbon dioxide out of the sky and pumping oxygen. So yeah, as environmentally friendly, it's a great place to live and work. But for me, real trees it's a no-brainer. It's a great day out, choose a tree, and it's part of Christmas.
Whether you have gone with a real or fake Christmas tree this year, no doubt you'll have plenty of presents from Santa on Christmas morning. Nichole Louchios, That's TV, Nichole Louchios.